friends, so namaste and welcome in the new episode of Be a Master Again. I'm Kavita. We have very beautiful masters from Mexico, Antonny and Marisol. Welcome you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Antonny, when did you start your meditation journey?
Well, it is not much time, to be clear. But yeah, it was maybe 3 months, 4 months that I started with this. Of course, talking about Ana-Pana-Sati.
Okay. So did you practice any other kind of meditation earlier?
Yeah, when I was young.
Oh.
Usually my mother used to meditate.
Uh-huh.
Used to go to different kind of places to make Reiki, different kind of things talking about spirituality. But right now, the first time that I tried a meditation, it was so rarely, it was so strange for me because my mom told me, "Hey, let's go." I go to there, and it was so rarely because the people was talking about reptilians, talking about different kind of cultures, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I was so young, so to me it was so strange. Now I think that you have more knowledge, more things to learn. And yeah, right now I'm open minded and I learned Ana-Pana-Sati.
All right.
Marisol started with everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She arrived, or well, she was surfing. She started to check everything about PSSM, and she invited me.
Okay.
And yeah, that's why I'm here.
Right. So, how is the journey before meditation and how it is now?
Before meditation, uh, well, maybe you don't know, but I'm an English teacher,
Yes.
English and French teacher.
Okay.
And of course, in schools you have a lot of stress. Of course, it's something that you love because you're with your students, you're with the people that you love. Because at the same time, the students cherish yourself, yeah, because they are like, "Hey, my teacher, he's coming," and they hug you, they try to be with you, and it's something that it's awesome. But at the same time, you have a lot of papers to do. You have exams, you have to talk with the parents. And today I'm using the shirt from my school.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. And I started practicing meditation in the courses. And yeah, I see the changes, in myself, inside of me, because to me, meditation it's stay with yourself. It's just talk with you. And yeah, in these days I'm sharing my experience with my friends that usually I had not this experience, but in here in the pyramids, I feel that all is black, and I saw myself just there, and it's just think and think and think about me, about my feelings, about my emotions, about everything. And it's a nice experience because you're with you.
That's beautiful thing, because in our day-to-day life or in this age, we are running after, a lot of things. Being a teacher is a
Yeah.
great job and a very toughest job, I must say, because though we love children, but bearing them is not that
Yeah.
easy. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, lot of things, lot of work are there. In other profession, you're, a professional, you're going to office, you're doing other things. That can be any profession. But particular in this profession, and I mean, in my initial days, I was very sure that I'm not going to be a teacher. I may become anything else, but not a teacher.
I said the same. And I am a teacher.
Though I am too, because we are teaching meditation now.
Of course.
Yeah.
But this is a beautiful journey. This is beautiful to teach meditation. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So, how's your journey together, being a friends? How did you become friends and how long back?
Well, we had 6 years. Um, and when we was in the university, we live in the same town and says, okay, we can go together to university. We can come back together. We can spend time together like a friends. So when we finish the school, we go to ice cream or eat something and then take a bus for our houses. And that's all. And sometimes we share our experience in English or French, because when we started university, I don't have knowledge about English, and I was bad. Yeah, my pronunciation was bad, very, very bad. I know that I have to practice more, but it was bad. And I was, I can do this, so I have to change the major because I can do it. And he told me, no, you can do it. Don't worry. Just try and try and try, and you will be better. So I said, okay, I will try it again. And yes, that's why we are friends now.
Friendship support is a great support, I must say.
For example, something that it's helping us right now is our friendship, because we are having a good journey. Of course, India is receiving us so good, but we're having some problems at our houses right now. For example, talking about her, it's she had some problems with her family because they don't understand what is meditation.
Right.
Usually in Mexico, people think that meditation it's changed your religion. So
Yeah.
right now, her family is not agree with this, and she's living with that. So it's like, oh my God! Sometimes she's down, and me too. My family is agree with this. I told you my mom practiced, but when I came here, I don't know. 2 days before, 3 days before, one of my uncles that is so close to me died.
Oh,
So
I'm so sorry.
I was like, oh my God, what's happening right now? And in Mexico, usually we are like families first. And in here, I was talking with Pari, and she told me, well, don't worry. It's because he finished all the things that he need to do in this planet. And I said, oh wow, okay. And yeah, I'm trying to understand, and of course in meditation I'm trying to connect with him, because it was so rarely. I was in the pyramid. We were in the king's chamber, and I was meditating, but something happens. It was like a shock in my brain, and I didn't continue with the meditation. I arrived at home, I called to my mother, and my mother was crying. And she told me, since 1 hour, your uncle died. And I said, oh my God. And since 1 hour, I was meditating. So I feel that energy.
So that you could feel,
Yeah.
even being here, and yeah, that connection, that intuition part, intuition, you know, it was very strong that
Yeah.
you could realize, you could make understand that something is going on, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, so yes, first I am sorry for the loss you.
Thank you.
And so yes, accepting the truth, having emotions, feeling sad is absolutely okay.
Yeah.
But we should not, carry those things for a long time. That
Yeah.
is important.
Every day is a new day.
Let's know more about you guys. So, are you both vegetarian?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, yes.
Now we are.
Yeah.
Oh, now you are. Means
Yeah.
earlier you had non-vegetarian food.
As I told you, uh, I used to be vegetarian maybe 3 years of my life.
Okay.
Then I started to eat meat again.
Okay.
Of course, I know that it's not good, but yeah, in Mexico usually you have that kind of things, no? And then I meet Pari, and Pari told me, "Hey, no, you need to eat vegetarian." And I said, "Okay, why not? Why not?" Okay, and so we started again to eat vegetarian food, and it's perfect. Right now, I'm learning more things about vegetarianism, and it's incredible.
Yes, when you know scientifically that is different, but that is of course information from outside. But I was talking to Marisol, she shared that earlier, how she is liking vegetarian food now. She's loving it like
Yeah.
anything, because
Yeah.
she used to have just twice a day, and now she's loving this food. So, what are the differences you felt? I mean, how it was earlier when you used to take non-vegetarian food, and how it is now when you're having vegetarian diet?
First of all, I think that the energy. usually, and of course, the feelings and emotions that you have too with animals. It's rarely, but at the same time, I think that you connect with the nature. If you are vegetarian, you can feel it. You can feel that you are doing something good for all the planet, for all the animals. And of course, I think that the animals feel the same. Because, for example, in here in India, you have a lot of monkeys everywhere. So I think you can feel them. You can feel them. You can feel all the, yeah, all the nature that is near to you because you are doing something good. And the energy is more inside of you.
Right. Well, how's your experience with vegetarian diet?
I feel, well, I have energy, but I have more energy than,
Earlier.
yeah, and I can see in my skin because when I was in Mexico eating meat, it was like, oh, my skin looks very, very bad or something like this, you know. Sometimes I have um, problems with my skin about the food, about the sun, or something like that. And now in here, it's too hot, but I'm eating healthy. And my stomach is like, yes,
Are you
because,
happy?
yeah, because in Mexico I have a lot of problems with my stomach. And I say, it's the food. And the food, because when you kill an animal, you eat that sulfur and you feel bad. That's the reason. If you say, my stomach is hurt me, why? If I eat properly. No, you don't eat properly because now you have the feelings that when you kill the animal feels out, it's it's horrible and all of these things, and you eat all of that suffering.
Yeah, the karma.
The
Yeah.
karma, yes.
And now I can understand these type of things. And this is my first time eat it with my hand. So I said I feel, yeah, the energy is different, and I'm enjoy every food that I had it in here because like I'm so grateful first. Thank you for the food that I have today, and then I can eat. And it's like, oh my god, this is delicious. I'm enjoy because vegetarianism, it's no difficult. It's easy and
It's
it's
easy.
delicious.
Yes.
Eat healthy.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, and thank you for sharing
Yeah.
this thing.
It was the same when Pari visited us. We were just like, oh my god, no, vegetarian food, it's disgusting. And when she was there, she invited us to a vegetarian restaurant, no, vegan restaurant, right?
Vegan.
It was vegan restaurant, and it was so delicious. So it was perfect. It was like, oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah, that's true. Vegetarian food is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of options are even available. People generally think that in vegetarian diet there is no more option, but that is
Yeah.
wrong thing.
Yeah.
That is the wrong idea. Right. So moving ahead, how's India and how's the culture over here? How did you connect it with Pari?
Well, first, as I told you, when he wants to go to Mexico, I say, okay, come here. And this is my house, and my house is your house. So, welcome. And I had the plan, and Pari was like, okay, let's do it. And I was just a little bit scared because sometimes you say, oh, you don't know the people, and now we'll be in your house. Are you crazy, girl? But I say, no, 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 I'm not crazy. I feel something inside me that is correct. So Pari arrives to Mexico, and I say, this is four girls, and I have to do the translation, so I can. And I say to Anthony, can you help me, please? I need help. Help me. And he told me, yes, why not? And Pari was like, okay, what we have to do? Today we are going to do this. Tomorrow this is the plans. And yes, Pari was enjoying Mexico. And finally, when we end this trip for 4 days, Pari told us, we was walking in the street. I remember it was raining, sorry. And Pari told us, one day you have to go to India. And I say, okay, maybe one day. Because we don't have passports and nothing.
Oh,
And I say, okay, one day, one day.
So you
And
you thought, okay, fine, maybe
yeah,
some
yeah,
another day,
yes,
maybe in
yes,
coming years, but you didn't even feel that it will be so spontaneous,
yes.
so fast.
Yeah.
And in 1 month, yeah, 1 month after, she told us, "Do you have your passports?" No. Okay, let's go for the passports. And in one day, I had the we have the passport.
Oh,
Yeah, and then we have to do the e-visa. And one day, we had the visa, and they were, "Oh my God,
Yeah, it was
boy,
so quickly.
you are so lucky. What are you doing good?" So in one day, we have all the things that we need for travel. So they booked the tickets, and yes, thanks to Harleen and Pari, because they are doing so a great job, and that's why we are here. So when we start this travel as well, like we was in the airplane, oh, this is like a dream, I can believe it, we are in Dubai, we're in Spain, and then Mumbai, we're in Hyderabad. It was like,
We are in India.
and India, I can't believe it. The first day I was like, oh my God, this is a dream, please wake up, wake up, wake up, and the second day was like, yeah, I'm here in India, wow. Yes, and when we meet Paris moms and Parinita and all of PSSM family, was like, welcome to your house. You can do whatever you want. Like if I know these people in other life, you know, it's like, oh, can you give me a hug or something like that? We are family now, so I can understand that in India I have a new family, and that's so amazing because they receive us with all the love, all.
yes. And this is rare, It's very
Yeah,
rare because we can travel over the country. We
yeah,
may have a lot of money, but people go and stay in hotels.
yes,
They really don't get friends or even own relatives. They just say, please manage the way you can.
yes,
But finding such beautiful family is
yeah.
itself a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And it happens only in meditation.
Yeah, I can understand now that because this is like a dream.
Yeah,
And I say this is true. So because I'm a meditator now,
yeah,
so yeah, this is incredible, and
yes.
good.
What about you? How, please share your experience.
Well, first of all starts in the airport.
Uh-huh.
Because she invited me and she told me, hey, I need help with translations. And I said, oh my God, I have never did that in my life. So I said, okay, I will try. Because if you don't do something, you will never do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I arrived to the airport. That day was raining a lot. We arrived to the airport, all weather,
Yeah.
with a lot of water in our clothes. And it was, oh my God, we are late. They arrived to the airport. And the first thing that I thought it was, they are angry, they are hungry, they are sleepy because of the jet lag or something like that. We arrived, we met to Monisha and to Somya.
Uh-huh.
That girls were there. And we started the speaking with them,
Mm-hmm.
and it was so rarely because it was the first time that we listened the accent
Mm-hmm.
of Indians,
Mm-hmm.
and it was, oh my God, I don't understand everything, and I was so nervous. Then we take a little bus, we go to the other terminal, and we arrive with Pari. And it was a rally because she had a story with them, but it was my first time that I
Yes.
was with them. So it was like, oh my God, maybe they will say like, hey, you go away because we don't know you. And yeah, we arrived and they hugged to Marisol, and I was like, okay, I will stay here just looking. And Patty was the first that, hey, come here, come here. And she hugs me too, and I said, okay.
So
And
you
she
felt
told,
comfortable?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, you're family now. Come here. And I said, oh my. And yeah, it was the first thing and the first feeling that I have from Indians, that you are so kind, that you are family too. So yeah, we started with all the trip. She prepared all the schedule for them. We had little problems that their school canceled it, the class. So in my school, I talked with my principals, I talked with the teachers, I talked with the students, and we prepared everything so quickly. So the first class of meditation was in the Liceo Tultepec, that it's my school, and
How's the
there.
response over there?
Perfect. It was incredible. The students, because Pari was asking to the students, hey, how do you feel? How's the school for you? And all the students like, oh, it's good, but sometimes it's stressed. It's good, but I don't know. I don't like science. It's good, but maths, it's a subject that I don't like, you know?
So like always ifs and buts were there. Like yeah, all good, but something is.
Yeah, but
It's
something
wrong.
is wrong or something is bad for them. And usually they feel stressed because we were in exams. So they were so under pressure. They were in under pressure because we were on exams. And Patty arrives. She taught them about meditation, about Ana-Pana-Sati. We had all day making classes. And of course, it was the translation to English, to Spanish. And my students speak English, but not so fast, not at all. And oh my God, it was incredible because at the end of the classes, it was almost 200 students, 250. And at the end, all the students was like, oh my God, it was an incredible class. Teacher, we need to continue with this because we feel good. And yeah, they were calm when I arrived to the classroom. They were like, hey, hello, teacher. And they was writing, they was calm. And I said, oh my God, what happened with my students? But yeah, it was something good.
So what is the age group of those students?
From I'm sixth grade. They are from 10 to 12 years. 10, 12, 10, 11.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. If they can feel this calmness, then you know that you can feel it in scientific way.
Yeah.
That something is yeah definitely. Of course, you both experienced, but when we come to know about other experiences also, it inspires us a lot. That's beautiful. Thank you for doing such a great job.
Oh,
Thank you.
How about your, volunteering for PSSM? I think you are translating as you mentioned.
Yeah.
It's really a great thing, you know. A lot of patience we need for that.
Yeah.
Anthony is also helping, right?
Yeah.
So how is it, and how did you like those topics which you are translating?
It was sometimes difficult because you have new words, sometimes scientific words, and it's why like, oh my God, what is it? But now, at the same time that I'm doing the translation, I'm learning. So for me, it's so awesome that I'm learning a lot. I'm learning new words. When all the people that is in the meeting share his experience, and you are the translator, you try to say the same message, because I know Harleen or Pari or some PSSM team have to understand, and the answer is the same. You have to do the translation, but the correct, the complete message, you know. And for me, it's amazing. I'm enjoying, and yes, I'm a volunteer. And I think that not all the time you have to think about it. Yes, if I give you this, you have to give me other thing. Yes, you know. And no, I want to be volunteer, and that's all.
That's a
For me,
great
it's
service. That's a great
yeah,
service. Thank you for your efforts and
and
your time for our PSSM. Thank
no.
you, thank you, thank you, and I welcome you wholeheartedly.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Yes, I can see. You know, you are so jolly nature and beautiful soul you are. And even when I met you, I didn't feel that I'm meeting for the first time. You both are so loving.
Thank you.
And what do you feel about collective friendship?
Well, talking about friendship, first of all, in here it's so easy. You know, talking about pyramid masters, talking about people that is vegetarian, as you said, or as Patriji sir said, we are from a same soul. So right now I feel that we are a family, and of course, it's so easy to make friends here and everywhere. So just let's do friends. Let's make friends everywhere, and share this experience because it's so beautiful.
Yeah. So in short, we are one. So that's why it's easy to be
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
And in all relationship, I think friendship must be there.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Do you like reading books?
Yes.
Both of
course.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, what do you feel like? What is the importance of reading books?
Well, talking about reading books, I think it's incredible to share with the other people your knowledge. You know, if you start reading something and you shared your experience that you had reading that book, and maybe another person read the same book of you, you can share your experience about this book. But the other person will have a different perspective. So that kind of exchange, it will help you to make a feedback. And it's something that will help you a lot because sharing of experiences, that sharing of knowledge, that sharing of everything helps to everyone, helps to understand different ways, different perspective, and of course, if you understand the knowledge of each other, helps to you to understand the person, the soul of the other. And yeah, it's important reading books too.
Thank you.
That's
It's
my
beautiful. That's beautiful, Anthony.
Thank you.
And Marisol. All your journey, all your messages are so beautiful.
Thank
At
you.
last, a beautiful message to our audience.
The message that I have is practice meditation, be vegetarianism. Because be vegetarian is it's the same. It's not like it's just for fashion. It's like a lifestyle. And read books because sometimes when you read a book, have some words or some expressions that you can say, but in the book they are. So sometimes the book have the message that you want to express, but there is the book. You have a book and you can read it and say, "Oh my God, I have the answer," and you have more knowledge reading books, and you can share with all the people. For me, it's important because if you don't read a book and you just practice meditation and you are vegetarianist, what is the knowledge? What are you learning?
Right.
Yeah. So just three things. Meditation all the days. And meditation is for all the people. It doesn't matter if you are a kid, if you are a teenager, if you are an adult or a transgender, because we are equal. We are one soul. So meditation is for all the people that it is in this world, and you can share. If you share your experience, it's much better. So just practice meditation, be vegetarianist, and read books and share your experience. Sometimes if you write your experience and then you can share, whoa, that's amazing. So thank you so much.
Your message?
I think first of all, Ana-Pana-Sati meditating, because that helps to you to connect with yourself. That's for me. Vegetarianism, to have a feeling, a good emotion, a good karma inside of you, and of course, to have that energy of the nature. And yeah, respect each other's, because that's for me vegetarianism. And to finish, read books, because if with Ana-Pana-Sati you have the understanding of yourself, with books you can understand the others. So I think that it's something incredible if you start reading books, if you start sharing your experience, it will be amazing.
That's amazing message of both of yours.
Thank you.
So thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Marisol, for coming and sharing all your knowledge, your wisdom, your journey. And it's really beautiful, beautiful journey of both of yours. Thank you again.
No, thank you to you
Thank
for
you.
inviting
Gracias
us.
a ti.
What is that?
Thank you.
Oh,
Gracias por invitarnos. Thank you for inviting us.
oh,
Yeah.
that's I'm really grateful too. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye bye.